They just don't get it. Maven is the Maven is Maven, Maven. They just don't get it. They just don't get it.
Good morning.
Mrs. Maven.
Yeah.
I am telling you, the media came down with a telltale case of premature prognostication yesterday.
Is this about HP's tablet device or Verizon's iPhone?
Yes.
Both?
About both, Mrs. Maven. Which one should we tackle first?
HP.
You know what? I'm going to tackle HP first. Here's the deal. They introduced this device, all right, at a media event. And I'll tell you, these media events run the same each and every way. They pontificate for a little bit, they demonstrate, and then everyone eats Danish, okay? In other words,
You used to take me to the event so I could have Danish.
Yes, I will, Mrs. Maven. In other words, you really don't get a visceral sense of how the product operates, right? Much less you get any indication of how it's selling, right? You don't even, I mean, as bad an indication as first day lines are to long-term sales, because they could be the product of anything, you know, from a promotion to whatever.
Get to the point.
Okay, the point was what, Miss Maven? Oh, as bad as that is, these demonstrations are even worse. You know nothing, okay? So you have to be really careful whether you're a journalist or a trader in assuming total success or total failure. If you're sort of coming up with a case of absolutism, then it's premature prognostication. And look what Motley Fool did. They said the HP touchpad could be a serious challenger to Apple's tablet dominance. It's an iPad killer, Mrs. Maven. Yet another one, right? Join the collection, join the parade.
Right.
The Street, they said the operating system is stellar, and what it means for investors is nothing but good. It could be a huge success, they say. Could put HP on the same level, potentially, as the iPad.
A lot of coulds.
Well, yeah, a lot of coulds, Mrs. Maven. And when you have a lot of coulds, what do you have?
A lot of nothing?
A lot of coulds. Yeah, I guess a lot of nothing, Mrs. Maven. Okay, now, look, let's go over to the Verizon iPhone, because Reuters and many others came up with this sort of headline. Verizon iPhone launch greeted by shorter lines. All right?
Really?
Yeah. Now, we've been through this before. We don't know about the long-term impact of lines. But here, they couldn't even decide whether the lines were short or long. The New York Times had a lead that said, despite icy temperatures in New York on Thursday, people eager to buy the iPhone lined up, and there's a big picture of people lined up around the block, okay? So look, you can't put too much stock, literally or figuratively, in what people say when products are unveiled. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Okay. Are you going to go about you want to take a yoga class together today?
Are we going to drive in our Prius?
Oh, I can't do that, Miss Maven. I have a reputation to uphold in this town. I can't be seen in a Prius going to yoga class.
Oh, just drink your green tea and be quiet.
Anyhow, viewers, if you disagree with me, you won't. But if you do, feel free to email me at mark.fusuggeststreet.com. And remember, when it comes to HP and Verizon, they just don't get it.